Remember, our scaling does not have any equal sides, and our isosceles has 2 equal sides. So the 3 marks help us realize that they're equilateral. So go ahead and put your marker boards back up underneath of your tray right there, and okay, we're going to get ready to play a review game today before our test tomorrow. I'm going to wait for you all to get ready. Okay, today we're going to play a review game, and we're going to play it kind of in groups. So your group is the table that you are sitting with. So I'm going to pull up my slides, and we're going to play, whenever I pull up the slides, you are going to have a question, and you're going to have to work as a group to figure out what the answer is. So you can get your marker board, you can either choose one person to write your answer down, or you can all write your answer down on your marker board. It's up to you. So you figure that out within your group. If you want one person, or if you all want to write your answers on a board. Great. 5 once if you can hear me. 5 2 times if you can hear me. Okay. Now that you figured out if you're going to draw, or if you're going to write the answers, or if you're going to have a partner draw your answers, or write your answers, I'm going to hand you out a word bank for our questions. So the first few questions that we're going to have, is all about our lines and angles that we did a few weeks ago. So whenever there is something on the board and you do not know how to spell it, you have a word bank right here, and it'll show you exactly how to spell it. And I will tell you before we go on to the next round, and that's what the little lines are for on the paper, to help you know which round that we're in the game. And at the very end of the game, we're going to do points. Whoever has the most points at the end of the game will answer our riddle question, and then you will be my winner of the game. So that's kind of how my review game is going to work today. So I'm going to pass out these papers. Yeah, we're doing it as a group. Do not write on these papers because I need them back. Don't write on these papers. I'm going to write on Okay, listen, you do not have to, if you do not get every single one of them correct, that is okay, that's fine. And we'll go over which ones that you missed. The point of the game is to just see it and try your hardest, and because this is going to be a review for your test. This is everything that you might see on your test tomorrow. So you're going to work with your group to try and figure out the answer. So whenever I go to the first question, you have to talk quietly within your group, because you don't want somebody else from a different table to hear what your answers are. So if that means covering up your whiteboard too, that's what you need to do, so no one else sees your answer. So I'm going to give you like 30 seconds or a minute to answer your question, and then whenever I say show me your boards, that's when I want to see your answers. If you get it right, you get a point. Does everybody understand? Okay, we're going to go on to the next question. Okay, so round 1, question 1. We're going to name this figure. So you have the word bank on your paper. If you need to know how to spell it. table 1. Show me your boards. Good job, you got it. Alright, listen, table 2. Okay? Table 3. Table 4. Table 5. Array and table 6. Okay. So remember, array. I'm gonna wait. Array. Okay, question number 2. Go ahead and answer it. Listen, if you talk after you answer your question and you're talking within your group, you lose a point. So the point of the game is to get the most points possible. So after you have your answer, no more talking. Okay, table 5, give me your answer. Table 6. Table 4. Table 3. Table 2 and 1. Okay, good job, guys. They're going to get harder as we go along. Okay, erase your board, and this is the next one. It's not a competition of who. Oh, I think it's the other classes. Alright, show me your boards, everybody. Okay, everybody got it except for table, you're 2, right? Are you table 2? Everybody got it except for table 2. This is a line segment. It has 2 endpoints at the end. Okay, this is the next one. Making sure you're looking at your word bank. show me your answers. Go. Alright, everybody get them. Alright, this one, you're going to want to make sure you're looking at your word bank because this is just not, it's not a specific answer, it's just, what is it? Don't look for a right, obtuse, or straight, or acute. That's not the question. Look in your first box right there. Remember, you gotta stay quiet or you're gonna lose your weight. Okay, show me your boards. Alright, good. Everybody got that one. Okay, last question for round one. Alright, show me your answers. Okay, and everyone got that one right. Okay, listen up for just a second. We're going to change things up. So for round two, you're going to see your questions. You're going to want to look at your second box right here. So that's what your answers are going to be. Now, this round's going to be a little different. Whenever you have your answer within your group, I want you to show me your answer. Whoever gets the answer finished first will get the point. I want to make sure you all get it right, but whoever gets it first and gets it right gets the point.
Are we doing this question?
No,
That's the question.
you cannot get loud though. You have to stay on whisper. Boys, you understand that? Okay. Okay, you all got it. Your table 4, right?
Yes. What it is, not cute. Table 3. Where's table 3? Table 3. Table 3. You don't have to write
Okay, listen. This is an acute angle. An acute angle is anything that's less than 90 degrees. So that's what the answer was. Okay, next question.
You know that one.
Alright, they got it.
Wait, you're not doing it. I'm telling you to put right. Not just right. We just put right. Like this. Yeah, just put right.
Well, one had right and one had right angle on their board, so they still got it.
I had angle.
You did have angle, but I saw their boards first. You gotta see it, and you gotta write it down. Alright, are you ready? Okay, next question.
They already wrote it. No.
Alright, I seen you all first, and you have angle right here. Okay, if you have it wrote on your board already, it doesn't count. Everybody erase. I just told you couldn't do that. Alright, you all got it.
Wait, did they put ankle? No, you can just put straight.
You are table 5, Micah, right? Okay, next group of questions. So you're looking on the bottom part now. Oh, sorry, no, you're not. An angle that is 90 degrees. What is it? Alright, you all got it first. They are raised. Now, you have to write what type of quadrilateral this is. Okay, it is a square. Sorry, sorry.
We had a rectangle. Sorry, you made me a rectangle. Yeah, he did put up rectangle. Yeah, but we have it up.
Okay, I see you two groups have rectangle first, so I'll both give you. Okay, next question. Okay, oh, I don't see it. There you go. Like a parallelogram. Hey, are you ready for the next question? Micah, you just lost your group of points. Okay. Yes, you got me. It's right. Alright, I'm gonna wait for you to get quiet. Okay, next question. Alright, you all have it. It's a square. Listen, if you don't get it, that's fine. It's okay. I just want making sure everybody gets it right. It doesn't matter if you get it first. Okay, what about this one? You already had it written down. Okay, I got it. Okay, no, there's more questions, but you don't have a word bank because the rest of them are multiple choice, I'm pretty sure. So, yes, but the next one's not a multiple choice question, but it'll be fine.
We're gonna keep doing this until Jack can make it.
Yes.
Listen.
Hey, listen, you will lose a point from your group. Like 20 minutes. Alright, round 4, are you ready? Same thing. Okay, I guess it is this one. What type of triangle is this?
He got it. It's this. He got C.
They had it first.
Wait, we said right. We said this one won't be a multiple choice.
What?
You said that?
No,
You said this one would be a multiple choice.
but it doesn't matter if you write right or C. I was going to count it. I just saw the words first. Well, you had it right. I just seen your words first. So, this triangle is a right triangle. It has one right angle and two acute angles. If it has a right triangle,
It has to only have one to be a right.
it is a right triangle. It has one right angle. Okay, next question.
Everyone put it up.
Okay, since everybody has this right, I'll give everybody a point. It has or obtuse triangle. Listen. It has one obtuse angle and two acute angle. As long as it has that one obtuse angle, it makes an obtuse triangle. If you're writing it, you don't get the point. No drawing right now. Erase it. That's not what we're doing. Okay. What type of triangle do we have? Okay. You all had it. Someone tell me, why do we have an equilateral?
It's 60, 60, 60. 3 sides are equal.
3 sides are equal. That's why we have an equilateral. Okay, are we ready? What type of triangle do we have? Okay, I'm going to give everybody one.
Who's winning?
I'll let you know at the end. Alright, are you ready? Wait a second.
Wait, can you see that? Wait, I had it. No, we didn't.
What's this?
It's a B. It's a B. That's not a B. It's a
Listen, I messed you up on the last one. Let's go back to the last one for a minute. Okay, you all had C for the answer, right? The answer is A. This is a scalene triangle. Okay, if you had A, that's fine. I just got mixed up. So, a scalene triangle, remember it has no equal sides. So neither one of those sides are equal. On the next one, it is an isosceles triangle, which you all had it. And an isosceles triangle has 2 equal sides. So the bottom side is not equal to the other 2 sides.
So does everybody get a point?
Yes, I will give everyone a point.
I had it just.
Alright, no, not last question. Okay, round 5. This is what we did yesterday. So if you weren't math testing yesterday, you did the shape patterns. This is the shape patterns question, so you have to look at them closely. On this next question, you have to draw what your answer is. So you'll see what I mean whenever I go to it. So you're going to want to draw whichever one and either put A, B, or C. All right, Angelo, tell me why is it A? You had A, so why is it A? Okay, Cinderella, do you know why it's A?
Because the rest of them only have 1, and then the last one is 6, and then the one in the question and then the A is 5. Wait, that one
Okay, so the reason why is we have 1/2, 1/3, 1/4, a blank, and a 1/6. So we want, no, or I did tell you yes, but they have the answers too. So we want the 1/5. This one was our answer.
Wait, who gets to take?
Angelo and their table gets the answer.
You don't have to draw.
Angelo, which table are you?
You're number 1. Yeah.
What group? What your table 1? Okay. Last question before the final round.
Oh.
What pattern is in the wrong spot, and what does it need to fix it? You gotta draw the shape that's wrong, and then draw the shape it needs to be.
We got it.
Okay.
I don't know why I put
Come show me where.
I don't know where I put it.
need circle, triangle. Wait, what?
I've seen that before. No. Yes. Yes.
Circle, triangle, square. Yeah. You know what? Okay. Next one. This is the final round. You're not answering that one just yet. I need to do my points real quick, and then I will let you answer.
We get a point?
No, because it's wrong. I gotta fix it.
What is it?
It's supposed to be circle, triangle, square, circle, triangle, square. But I mixed those two up, so it's wrong anyway.
So it's supposed to be circle? But I would have got it right.
Okay. Listen, this is how we're gonna do the final round. I need group 3. Where's group 3? Okay. You're gonna have a chance to answer this question, and this is how this is gonna work. You're gonna answer it, but you're not gonna show your board. I'm going to. One person is going to write it on their board, and you're going to show me. Don't show it to the whole. I mean, if it's okay if everyone sees it. If you get it wrong, then the next person, the next group with the most points gets to answer the question. So this is your one chance to answer. No one else is answering this question right now.
How much points did we lose by?
Huh?
Okay. Wait, can you read it to us?
Or 2. Okay, I have a toy box that has 2 parallel sides, 2 sets of equal lengths. What type of quadrilateral do I have?
That's like a rising.
No one else should be helping them answer. Okay, are you ready? That's your final answer? Okay. He had rectangles. So, I'm not going to tell you, it is wrong.
Wait, what?
It is wrong because I need 2 parallel sides, don't you say the answer out loud, and 2 sets of equal lengths. So, group 4, you all have a chance to answer the question. If you're talking, you're going to lose points. Alright, Micah, is that your final answer? Okay, you're right.
Let's go!
It's a parallelogram. So, I want someone from your group to tell me. Listen, someone from your group tell me, why is it a parallelogram? And why is it not a rectangle?
I don't know. I just said a random answer. Well, because a square, if it was a square, it could be the top and the bottom are parallel, and the 2 sides are parallel, but the top of it and then this side of it will eventually cross, and then like perpendicular line.
Okay, yeah.
That's why it's not square.
So it's a parallelogram because
Square is everything.
it does not have 4 right angles. A square and a rectangle always has 4 right angles.
What about
So-
a rhombus?
A rhombus has 4 sets of equal lengths because they're all the same. They're all the same side lengths. So a parallelogram does not have. Listen, does not have 4 right angles. It doesn't have any right angles. It only has 2 parallel sides and 2 sets of equal lengths. Okay.
We get
Okay, we're going to go over some of these really quickly before we go to activity. So we're going to start off with our quadrilaterals, since we kind of had a hard time, we got them mixed up a little bit. So this first one we said was a rectangle. So the reason why it's a rectangle is because it has 4 right angles, it has 2 sets of parallel sides, and it has 2 sets of equal side lengths. So that means that this side and this side are the same length, and the top and the bottom are the same length. That is what the rectangle has for its attributes. The next one is a parallelogram. That was the answer to the riddle question. It does not have right angles. It does have 2 sets of parallel sides, and it has 2 sets of equal lengths. So do you see why it is not a right angle? It's tilted, so it's not going to make any right angles. This one is an obtuse angle, this one's an acute angle, this one's an obtuse, and this one's an acute. The next one we said was a rhombus. A rhombus is the same. It does not have any right angles, so that's what makes it different from a square. It has all 4 sides are the equal side lengths.
All of them
And they have 2 sets of parallel lines. So are you going to say that? They all have the same equal side lengths. Okay, and then this one is a square. So do you see that it's a big difference between a square? It has 4 right angles, 2 sets of parallel sides, and 2 pairs of and then 4 sides of equal length. And then this is the trapezoid. The trapezoid has at least 1 pair of parallel lines. So that's the only attribute that trapezoid has to have to be a quadrilateral. So that's the only thing that trapezoid has. Okay. Let's see if we have. For a obtuse angle, what does the measurements have to be for an obtuse angle? Down there. 180. So that would be for our straight angle. Our straight angle has to be 180 degrees. That means that it's completely straight. What about our obtuse angle? Okay, Micah? 90 degrees or higher, but less than 180. So our obtuse angle is anything that's greater than 90 degrees. What about a right angle, Mackenzie? 90 degrees. So your right angle is straight up and straight to the side. It's 90 degrees. And then an acute angle. So I haven't heard from Evie. What does an acute angle have to be acute? So that's for an acute triangle. What about the acute angle? What does it have to be? Less than 90 degrees. For our triangles, if we have this one, this is a right triangle. We said it was a right triangle. Why is it a right triangle? Aiden, why is it a right triangle?
Because it has a right angle.
Okay, it has 1 right angle, so does it only have to have 1 right angle to be a right triangle? Yes. What about this triangle? Someone remind me, what type of triangle was this? Jace? It's an acute triangle. It has all acute angles, so it's going to be an acute triangle. And then this one, someone remind me, Cinderella, what type of triangle was this? It's an obtuse triangle. Why is it an obtuse triangle? Daniel? It has 1 obtuse angle, and it only needs that 1 obtuse angle to be an obtuse triangle. And then we said this one was an equilateral. It's an equilateral because it has all equal.
60.
It has all equal sides. We said this one was an isosceles triangle. Say
No, wait.
scalene triangle. Everybody say scalene triangle. Okay. Someone remind me, a scalene, what does that mean, Maddox? Scalene. What does it mean? All the sides are different lengths. So if you have a triangle that has all different lengths, that's going to be a scalene triangle. Okay, what about this triangle? Someone raise your hand and remind me what type of triangle this was. Rory? So look at the sides. So it's going to either be a scalene, an isosceles, or equilateral. Isosceles. Why is it an isosceles triangle? Gus, why is it an isosceles triangle?
It has two sides that are equal length.
It has two sides that are equal length. Alright. Okay. Making sure your tables are cleaned up. I know there's some that still have their marker boards and markers out.